Om Shanti, everybody. Good evening. So let's go ahead and practice some simple tools we can use to really start to be the observer, which makes us the master of our own self, of our own reactions, and of the energy that we experience and emit into the world. So one of the ways that we can become the observer and not the absorber is to zoom in, to zoom inside to the soul, to that tiny, beautiful point of light that sits behind the third eye point. And when we zoom into the soul, we instantly experience that the soul, the consciousness, is separate from everything outside of itself, which means we can start to easily observe the body, to observe our feelings, to observe our thoughts. We can observe the energy around us and within us. So when we zoom into this aspect of who am I, into the Om Shanti, then it's very easy to feel that divine being, that light that I am, the pure energy that I am. And to realize that all these things in my inner world, those thoughts, feelings, the physical sensations, that they are all separate from myself, so I can simply observe them. I don't have to take them personally, to judge them, to have fear of them. So by zooming into the soul, I stabilize myself. And this truly divine peace, this bliss that I am. And from this place of zooming into the soul, I can then decide what kind of relationship I want to have with all these aspects, my mind, my heart, and that in the external world. So becoming soul conscious makes us the observer of our inner world. And similarly, I can zoom out from this world, taking myself beyond the earth as if I'm seeing it from a distance, from the cosmos. And by zooming out from the earth, I can also become the observer of what's happening on the planet. From this zoomed out place, I can see everything that's happening is for a greater good, for a bigger plan, for a divine plan. By zooming out, I have the awareness that everything that happens is actually good. Winter is good, night is good. Even the times when everything is changing or when something is dying, it's giving opportunity for the new birth. So when I zoom out in this way and stop being so close up to the problems and the issues facing the world, I can stabilize and I can trust this bigger picture, this cycle of nature and its benevolence. And one of the great benefits of doing that is that then I stay in a peaceful, harmonious state inside, and I can send and emit light towards the world as it goes through its transitions, through the big transitions we're a part of now. So as I observe, I can emit what I want, as opposed to absorbing fear, negativity, not absorbing the chaos, but understanding the big picture and sending rays of light. And similarly to all of this, another great way to observe and not absorb is to zoom up. To zoom up to Source, to God, to that ocean of peace, ocean of love. When I connect myself, the pure, eternal, conscious living being, with that 100% loving, 100% wise, 100% accepting, beloved God, beloved Source, it automatically takes me into that deep state of peace. It makes my vibration equal. It takes me beyond the limited into the unlimited. It reminds me who I really am for all time, and not just what's going on in this moment. So by zooming into the soul, zooming out from the world, and zooming up to God, we become the detached observer and effectually change agents, because we're stabilized in our truth and our peace and our power. So let's just take a moment and all do this together for a minute each. So zoom into the third eye point, zoom into the soul, the pure conscious energy. And feel you, the soul, as completely stable, completely pure, unaffected by all external factors. The soul, the peaceful, blissful being, does not have to be swayed and controlled by the mind, emotions, the body. This zooming into the self, reminding ourselves of who we are, the eternally stable, eternally peaceful, divine soul. And now zoom out from the earth. Zoom out and see this world from a distance. And see that from far away we understand the perfection of life, the cyclical nature of change, and its benevolence. we see this world as one of harmony, and one in which what goes up must come down, and vice versa. That everything has a purpose, everything is beneficial. And we send light and energy towards this beautiful earth. And now zoom up to God, connecting with Source. Feel that welcoming light, that love, that belonging, the ocean of love, the ocean of peace that is showing us the way to our highest self, our purest energy, and harmonious planet. That one is our friend and helps us to learn to observe, so that we can truly be the master once again. So Om Shanti, everybody. Enjoy this practice of zooming into the soul, out from the drama of the world and up to God. And since we're all zooming so much these days, this should be easy for us. So have a wonderful evening, zooming in and out, up and down, and tomorrow night there will be another evening meditation. Om Shanti.